Hi, I'm Sheilaa Hite, world-class astrologer, tarot master, spellcaster, medium, and all-around magical being. And I'm here today to talk to you about this week's astrological transits. So the week's a little bit calmer. We just had a full moon, and so we're still kind of vibing off that. So definitely as we move into this week, we need the energy of the planet Mercury, the planet of communication, the planet of roadways, the planet of plans. We need the extra boost of that planet entering the sign of Libra, which it does today, Monday. This Mercury and Libra has us thinking of things in fair ways and thinking of things in harmony and always wanting to bring together all of the different parts so that we all work well together. This is a good thing. The one caveat is please make up your mind. Mercury in Libra is notorious for seeing all the sides at once and never coming to a decision. Not a good idea to go to a restaurant with a long menu and try and figure it all out. Pick the 2 or 3 things you like, choose from them, move forward. Believe me, your dinner partners will be grateful to you, and so will the waitstaff. Tuesday, the sun, the life force, is trine, making a harmonious, beneficial aspect to Saturn, good old disciplinarian Saturn. We need that disciplinarian. We need to know what their structure is. We need to know what the rules are. And we need to also be willing and able to follow those rules. With the sun trine Saturn, we get to inject a bit of our personality and a bit of playfulness with those rules. So the rules are indeed solid, but they're not hard and fast. So a little bit of playfulness, as long as you abide by the basic rules of whatever it is you're doing or whoever it is you're dealing with, things are going to work well for you. The Mars on Tuesday, Mars is also square Neptune. So we just had the sun, the brilliant life force, the playful heart aspect of ourselves, in a beneficial trine aspect to Saturn, good old structure and good old rules. Well, now Mars, how we take action, how we get things done, is square, making a frictional aspect to Neptune, which is nebulousness. Neptune is spirit, which is great. However, Neptune is also the fog and confusion. So if Mars, how we take action, is in an aspect to Neptune, and it's a frictional aspect to Neptune, what that warns us about is no matter how balanced and structured we are, Sun trine Saturn, we really need to be careful about how we step and how we move, because our ideas for movement, our thoughts about what needs to be done and what is correct may not really be what's going on, because Neptune is there. Neptune is haze and illusion. It's great. It's also imagination, and it's fantastic for dancers because Neptune rules the feet. However, if you're not dancing to anybody's tune, it's probably a good idea for you to wait, take a few deep breaths before you make up your mind about something. This is not a week to be signing important papers if you can help it, and it's definitely not a week to be making big decisions. Save that for next week. Then on Wednesday, we have Mercury again showing up. Mercury, communication, roadways, plans. We have Mercury opposite. There's Mercury, there's Jupiter. Jupiter is expansion. Jupiter is blessing. Jupiter is benefits. Jupiter is joy. So we have the way we think opposite the big, expansive, big picture. We can make use of this. We don't, just because they're opposite, we don't have to suffer, but we have to keep in mind that we need to perhaps rein it in, whatever it is. Mercury has a tendency to go all out there anyway, and Jupiter loves to expand. So we need to remind ourselves, rein it in, what's really going on. After all, Neptune is prominent this week. Is what I'm thinking really what's happening? And is what I think is happening really something I need to involve myself with? So, Mercury opposition Jupiter can be fun, but it can also be very confusing. Rein it in, take a deep breath, wear ankle weights. Thursday, Venus will be trine Saturn. Venus is the planet of relationships, of value, especially self-value, of healing, of money even. Venus is diplomacy and harmony, and it's going to be making a beneficial aspect. The trine is a beneficial, harmonious aspect to our old friend Saturn, whom we saw earlier in the week with the Sun trine Saturn. What that means is that it's time to make practical decisions. If you have something you've been wanting, then this would be a good time as long as it's practical. It would be a good time for you to get that something or certainly move towards it. If it's just, oh, I want it, that's really not the best reason right now to be indulging in or purchasing anything. Venus also rules purses. And so maybe you've seen that great purse you like. If it's totally frivolous, this is not the time. If you can justify it and say, well, I can keep my laptop in it. It's great for the baby's formula. It's great for all of the things I need and I can wear it with more than one outfit. Then, yes, purchase that lovely new purse. Sign that marvelous new contract. Move forward in that way that will be supported by your actions. Venus, what I want. Trine, harmonious aspect to Saturn, what I need. What I want is in agreement with what I need. And so that's the question you need to be asking yourself. Is what I want in good relationship with what I need? You will have a great week. Keep in mind that all of these aspects are not only occurring on the days I mentioned, but a couple of days before peak period and then a couple of days after. So just let the whole week help you move comfortably through the energy of this harmonious Mercury and Libra week. Bye.